everybody, and welcome to another video for Crystal Plays The Sims. Today we're going to transform a townie, specifically a Willow Creek resident. I have seen a lot of YouTubers do townie makeovers, which I thought was like pretty cool, but I never really looked into it. And then I randomly thought, okay, we're wrapping up the Willow Creek series. We did some world tours, we did a Let's Move In, and so I thought it'd be really fun to take a random townie and do a makeover Willow Creek edition. So here we have a random townie, and the first thing I did was just to show you guys we can't edit the personality traits, but I did edit her name. I gave her a super like Willow Creek name. They have very how do I say it, common names like Ashley, Claire, Chelsea, very, very common names. And then you can't change the personalities, the traits that they have. But if you look at the assigned traits, she wants a big family, she's a bro, she's unflirting, she's a vegetarian. The wanting a big family and being vegetarian are so Willow Creek, because Willow Creek folks want big families, generations of families, and they really, really care about animals, so her being a vegetarian is pretty coincidental. The bro and unflirty part I don't think matches very well, but we can't change them, so we get what we get. So there's not going to be too much that I can edit. I'm just going to try to edit things that you could on a real human besides her name. I'm not going to change her nose, her lips, her eyes, anything like that, but I am going to change her hair. I could definitely change that. We can always assume that they have like a wig when you first get them or whatever, but Willow Creek folks have very natural hair. It'll be in a braid, it'll be down, it'll be curly, wavy. For this specific townie, I wanted to give her like a very pretty hairstyle, and so I ended up choosing a like really fairy tale kind of natural curly hairstyle. Here it is, and I think this is really, really cute. It's very, very pretty, nothing too fancy and nothing, you know, too like intense. I think Willow Creek folks are very clean and they keep themselves very how do I say it? I would say they keep themselves just very, oh my god, there's a word for it, I can't think. What is the word? Oh my god, there's a word. Presentable. They're always presentable, and so I definitely want her hair to look really, really pretty, and I love the clips on the side. So the next thing is, just looking at her, Willow Creek folks do not show off skin like this. They don't show off their midriff. They're conservative. It's a tight-knit community, so they do not. We gotta change our clothes. So let's change into something very Willow Creek. And if you remember in my custom content Create a Sims haul for October, we kind of did take a sim and dress them up in a Willow Creek format. And it's kind of what we're doing now, but I'm just taking a townie and transforming her. Again, they're very presentable and they're conservative, so they're not going to show off a lot of skin. Willow Creek also, I imagine, is a little windy, so anything with a cardigan, sweater, any long sleeves, anything like that, I would imagine a Willow Creek folk would wear. But for this specific townie, I did want to give her a really, really pretty dress. And while this dress does show off her arms, it covers up a lot of her chest and it goes past her knees. So I thought this was a perfect dress, especially because it has a lot of floral designs, and that is just so Willow Creek. Willow Creek is very scenic, and this dress to me is just one of my go-tos when I make a Willow Creek resident. And the color of a very like beautiful purple pink I thought would really suit her skin tone. For shoes, I thought I'd give her some really nice flats, something that she can walk around town in, but not like sneakers or anything like that, because the flats I think match the dress really nicely. And then Willow Creek folks do like to wear some jewelry and not be flashy per se, but they are pretty elegant. So I thought I'd give her like a watch or a bracelet or something, just to kind of make her look even more presentable. Same thing for the earrings. I don't want to give them something too flashy or fancy. So I thought I'd give her like really pretty like small earrings, maybe like little pearls or small hoops. Now we're going to do her makeup. Every single Willow Creek resin I've done, I do very natural makeup, very minimal, very just like girl next door makeup. And so I wouldn't do anything fancy like a smoky eye or anything like that. The first thing I did was I do like to give them eyeshadow, but something that just kind of adds a little more light to their eyes and not necessarily like to paint their eyelids, but really just to add a little more light. And so I ended up going with a really light color that kind of made her eyes pop a little bit and still match the outfit she's wearing. So that's how I kind of kept the eyeshadow natural. And then for her cheeks, I did want to add a pop of color. So I did a really light kind of blush color. I didn't want to do any heavy makeup on her, so I kept it very light. And then for her lips, I should have stuck with a really light lip gloss color. It's really hard with her skin tone which colors to kind of work with because they automatically pop, and we want to do something really light, nothing too dramatic. And so I ended up going with just like something that matched the dress, but also since her cheeks and her eye makeup are really light, it didn't hurt to put a little pop of color on her lips. So that pink really nicely matches her dress. And so that's it for her every day-to-day look. She's got a really pretty dress on, she's got some jewelry on, and really beautiful rosy colored makeup. So now for her formal outfit, this is where it can get a little, this is a little easier. Now for her formal outfit, I typically stick to a really beautiful gown or dress. Nothing skin tight, nothing too showy, but just maybe like more fairy tale. I ended up going with this dress, which is actually my go-to for a lot of Willow Creek folks because it covers almost everything. It covers up a lot of the body, and it's got really beautiful patterns on it. Really pretty flowery patterns. Again, flowers remind me of Willow Creek just because of how scenic it is. And this dress particularly is just so gorgeous. It does cover up a lot, but it's still just beautiful as it is. And we have so many options for this dress, so many different colors. And I did end up going with something lighter. And that gold is just so elegant for me. I just think the yellows and golds are just perfect for Willow Creek. And so for her makeup, again, I still kept it very light. The only thing I did was maybe do a little bit of a smoky eye, but even then, it wasn't anything drastic. It really was just to kind of brighten up her eyes like I did for the day-to-day look. Typically, dressing up a Willow Creek resident in workout clothes is really easy because I just go to this outfit right here, this like workout suit, and it covers everything up. It's not, I don't give them like short shorts and like a sports bra. That's just not Willow Creek at all. And so I ended up just leaving her with a really nice pre-made like full body workout outfit. And then for sleepwear, this is where I can get away with giving them like a tank top and something that kind of shows off a little more because they're going to sleep, so it's really not a big deal. And then it can get a little chilly in Willow Creek, so I went ahead and gave her some like sweat bottoms, and then I gave her slippers. When it comes to dressing them up for going out or partying, this is where it gets a little tricky because I want to give them an outfit that's party appropriate and comfortable enough to like get a little wild. But again, Willow Creek folks are not, they don't go clubbing, they're not wild like that, so I still can't give them anything too like scandalous or like slutty or anything. I mean, no glitter, no short skirts, nothing like that. So this is where it can get tricky because I want to dress them in a party mode, but I also want to keep it really proper and conservative. And so I ended up going with some jeans and a jean jacket and a shirt, and that way it's still kind of a fun outfit, but it's nothing too wild. Lastly, for shoes, I went ahead and gave her some small heels. No pumps, nothing scandalous. I did want to give her some really cute heels, and so these are barely maybe 1 or 2 inches, and I gave them a very, very light color so it matched the rest of the outfit, but that's pretty much it. It's still a fun, outgoing outfit all in all, but it's, again, nothing too slutty or crazy. And then the usual, I gave her a couple of pieces of jewelry just so that, you know, she looked really presentable and kept it really classy. So that was taking a female Townie and transforming her into a Willow Creek resident. Now I'm going to look for a male Townie, and we're going to transform him into a guy who would live in Willow Creek. So this was kind of a little tough because I did have a few males that I can transform, but I just wasn't sure who would be like the easiest to kind of do a makeover on. And I ended up picking this guy right here because he actually, well, it looked like he would be tough to transform, and so I thought, okay, maybe I do want a little bit of a challenge. So the first thing is we changed his name. Nothing wrong with his name, I actually really liked it, but I wanted to give him a Willow Creek name. A very, like, everyday name, kind of how we named Claire. I gave him Noah because a lot of Willow Creek folks are religious, and so Noah is from the Bible, and so I gave him Noah Joyson. So what do we do here? He has a very San Myshuno outfit on. Nothing wrong with that if you were in San Myshuno, but let's give him a Willow Creek makeover. When it comes to making the guys, it is actually really, really easy to dress them up. And one, I'm not like crazy into dressing up the guys. I take way more time working on females, but so I get really lucky in the sense that a lot of the pre-made outfits or styled outfits actually do fit Willow Creek residents very well. And so this outfit right here, this is perfect. Another outfit that might be able to fit a Willow Creek resident, especially a male, sorry, would be this one right here. I passed it. This one. this one would be perfect because he's wearing a long sleeve, he's wearing jeans, and then that sweater is just very, very Willow Creek. I love it. It makes him look very proper, very just well put together, and so I really, really like that one. But for this guy specifically, I'm thinking of keeping him in the original outfit we had, because something about this outfit, which I love using over and over, is they just look very smart, very wise, and I don't know, I just think it looks so Willow Creek. It really is a typical Willow Creek guy who is very book smart, very he looks like such a gentleman, especially these two colors. They look so good together. I didn't want to change up his hair because he kind of looks a little creepy. A lot of Willow Creek folks have a beard. I just think it looks so manly, and it's perfect for Willow Creek. And then for his hair, I usually give this kind of a look. It's very presentable and looks really smart, if that makes sense. And then his eyebrows are really bugging me, so I went ahead and changed those. But other than that, I did not change anything else. Didn't change the nose, didn't change the eyes. I just wanted to change the things that realistically you could change on a person. So I did give him a little bit of meat. Other than that, this everyday day-to-day outfit looks pretty good to me. So the next thing is dressing him up for a formal event. This one again is easy because I just use the pre-styled looks, and this one is actually one of my favorites because gray and turquoise go together so well, and I think he just looks like such a stud, especially with the vest underneath. He just looks amazing. And then the second or third outfit that we're going to do is a fitness outfit, a workout outfit. Here I kind of just switched it up a bit. I gave him some tiny shorts, and the reason I did that is just because, I mean, I didn't want it to be like too tiny, but I don't know, I thought those were fine. And then for a shirt, we want to keep it no tank tops, nothing skin tight, something that just kind of keeps it pretty conservative. And then for shoes, I think he was fine. I didn't want to give him like anything too fancy. Going to sleep, nothing drastic here. I left the tank top, that's fine, or not tank top, wife beater? I don't know, whatever that top is. I left that as is, gave him some sweats, and then all I did was change him to wearing some socks. Second to last, we had to dress them up in going out clothes. Again, just like it was for the female, it gets a little tricky for me to be able to dress them up in going out clothes because I can't dress them up to like party, but I still want them to have clothes that'll let them have a good time and look really fun. And so this outfit in particular right in front of us, that was a no-go. That's just one of the ones that I would dress like a Willow Creek resident, not for the party section. But for him, I decided to give him just some plain old jeans, not skin tight, not skinny jeans. That wouldn't really suit him, but just some regular jeans, good old-fashioned Levi's. And then giving him like a top was actually difficult because I imagine this guy's a dad, and so I didn't want to give him a t-shirt or anything like that, but I still wanted him to wear something fun. So I originally thought the sweater, which is actually really nice, but I don't know, we're going out and having a good time. I mean, again, the other thing is, where is this guy going? Is he going to a bar? Is he going to a family party? Where is he going? And that's where you could always add multiple outfits to a category. Like party, you could have 5 outfits, 4 outfits, 3 outfits. I don't really play with that much. I will eventually when we start doing some gameplay, but for now I thought I'd just give him like perfect would be a long sleeve shirt. I would love though if the long sleeve shirt wasn't buttoned all the way up. I don't know if we see that in the game already or if I'd have to do custom content. I want to say there is something, like this one's not buttoned all the way up, but that wouldn't be something someone in Willow Creek would wear with that vest. So I ended up going with just like this outfit right here, somewhat of a blazer jacket with a t-shirt under, and that way he looks like he's ready to have a good time, but nothing wild. And then lastly, I just ended up giving him some shorts, and that's pretty much it for this guy. okay, you guys, that's everything for dressing up a male Willow Creek resident, transforming a Townie into what a Willow Creek resident would dress like. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.